Meep, meep, meep. Meep, 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 meep. Meep, 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 meep. Estigma, where are you? What part of the country? Where is the heat getting you today? Show me on the heat where the doll touched you. No, wait, that's not it. All right, we have to... Oh, Hamilton, Ontario, and Canada. Hot up there today? I haven't been keeping track of where all the trouble is right now. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, hi, who is this?
Dirty Turd Boy.
Dirty Turdy, it's your service. How may I service you?
How
No,
may
that's
I
not right.
service your turds? I don't know.
How may I flush you today, Turdy Birdie?
Yes, Turd Bird. Hey, how come I don't
Turd
see you in
Bird.
just the
How come I
Zoom?
don't see you in Zoom? Because you haven't clicked on the link, maybe?
Oh, okay, that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to get it to come up. I just got through looking for the update, and so I was still scrambling, Scott.
Well,
Hey,
sometimes
how
you
come
gotta...
I don't see you on the Zoom? I've been here for like at least 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah,
and
you've
you
been
still
hanging-
haven't accepted. Oh, there he come. Okay. Whew. Oh, I was getting worried about you.
Wow, that was fast
getting
how
worried about
quickly
you.
it selected and did the thing. I noticed today. Oh no, that's not. Never mind, that's something else.
Today.
I have a blank screen where your video would be normally, but I'm sure it's on its way.
We did this last week, and I was like, well, I see my preview. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, I don't remember what did we do. Did we do something?
I thought you drug something around. You said, oh, there it is. And you went, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay. There it
I
is.
don't know. What did we do? You can see my little half screen, right?
I can see you, and I can see me in my little dealio. The dealio, Willio.
This is what I get from Zoom, is that.
You,
And as you can
wanna
see,
what
that's...
I see?
Yeah, what do you see?
Yeah, well, as you can see, I'm looking at myself right now. So let me leave and come back in.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's showing me my ugly face in the mirror thing. So, I mean, it's got the camera.
Really weird.
All right. So let's take a look. It's in a book.
A reading
It's a-
rainbow.
It's a bleeding rainbow. It's a
Ew.
bleeding butthole.
Bleeding butthole.
I can do
Anything.
anything.
My butthole bleeds.
Ruin your childhood since 2005 is
Yep.
Scott and Brian.
That's right.
You're welcome.
You're all welcome. Oh, now I have to accept you again.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Whoa, look at them freak out on the... Oh, that's crazy. Okay, here we go. Admit.
Admit.
It's admitted.
Admit it. Admit it. Admit it.
And it looks
Admit
like
it.
it might be...
Admit it. I'm looking right at Mugly Mug. Here, let's try a different...
Weird. Change inputs and then see if it goes back.
unmuted. Did that help?
Oh, that's better, but now I hear you
that's-
to the wrong mic.
Yeah, that's weird.
Now you're back
I
again.
clicked unmute. That's all I did. There's a big thing on the screen that says you are muted, and I was like, well, why is that popping up? And so I clicked unmute, and then my feed started going through.
And then your audio changed.
Well, that's weird.
That's really weird. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what's going on there. That's a Zoom thing. Got to be a Zoom thing.
Yeah, it worked. Maybe there's a bug in that new version that we downloaded.
I don't know. Yeah, all I did
Well-
was unmute. That's all I did.
Here's what I know for
I
sure.
never mute.
You never mute. Here's what I know for sure, though. Today is a day
tomorrow.
where we do Play Retro, we do Watch Retro, and we start things off with a rad thing.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Did you know it's been 50 years since the bicentennial?
What?
That's right, 1976. Some of us were still alive back then.
Yeah, you and I
some
were
of us
alive.
some of us were on the way, right? I was very young, very young.
I was 6, I guess.
Right, you were 6, something like that.
Yeah.
I think I was
Going
4
on
or
7.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's right. And back in 1976, there had been a 10-year run-up to the bicentennial. We all knew it was going to happen. There was some drama along the way.
Yeah.
But all throughout 75 and 76, we were inundated as Americans to have that swell feeling in your chest called American pride.
Yeah. Remember that? I used to have
yeah.
some of that. I used to feel that a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Not
But
lately. Not lately. I don't feel
well,
it.
I still feel the pride.
I feel pride in my fellow man. I feel the pride
There you go.
in what we could be again.
What we could be.
Yeah.
What
I
we
feel
could
that.
be.
I feel that.
Well, maybe I can get you back. Maybe I can get you. Well, I think I know what the problem is. I went through all these videos today and got inspired. So maybe by the time we get through with this, you'll also be inspired.
Okay, maybe this will change my whole outlook. That's possible.
So I know that during 76, there was a nightly thing. There's only 3 networks at the time. And there was a nightly thing. I think it was nightly. Anyway, there's a bicentennial minute. And some of you probably out there remember this like the trauma scar of your life that it is, because it showed up in a lot of sitcoms where people would say, oh, this has been your bicentennial minute, because that was kind of a thing.
Sure. Yeah, but check it out. Darren McGavin, one of my favorite actors of his generation. Love this guy.
Yeah, he did that. He got that lamp with the leg.
Yeah.
in that movie.
Or as a stigma in the chat just called him the old man from Christmas Story. Dude,
Yeah,
he's
the old
like
man.
he's like 43 in that.
Is he only 40? I thought he was like in his 30s. Is he 43?
Yeah,
in
I think
that?
he was at least 40
I don't know,
something,
okay.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
People looked different back then. But anyway, it's Darren McGavin, everybody, 1976. Get ready to feel inspired and remember what life was like in the 70s.
I'm Darren McGavin.
Hey,
200 years ago today, in the dark of night, small boats headed for a 12-acre island in Manhattan's harbor.
He
which
can't stop
oil
moving
was
his
used
leg.
For a refuge.
no, he can't.
Lookouts
got
reported
restless.
that men from British warships were fortifying the place,
Yep.
possibly as a
They had to
jumping
cut, they had to
off
cut
point
away
for
to
an
this Ken Burns image.
Major William D. Hart and 200 American soldiers landed on
Look
the
at that.
island soon after midnight. They found only 60 loyalist women and children.
Nope,
The men
only
had escaped to British ships
the
lying
women-
offshore.
They already got away.
The frightened refugees weren't
Just
hurt,
the women.
but raiders burned the buildings that had sheltered them. Now,
So
that
how
island
old is
in New
Darren
York
McGavin
Harbor
here?
would no longer serve as a way station for
38.
refugees from America. But years later, it would welcome those coming in. They'd know it as Bedloe's Island, site of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Side of the Statue of
I'm
Liberty.
Darren McGavin,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the way it was.
Oh, he was
Wait.
54 then. That was 54.
Right.
So you know what? I take it all back. He was in his late 50s.
He was the old man.
What is it? Yeah, he was in his maybe early 60s when they made Christmas
Yeah.
Story. My bad.
So for those who were listening and didn't get to catch all that was Darren McGavin talking. He had his one leg propped up on a pier somewhere to talk all about location of the Statue of Liberty, where it is now. And this was something we did. Bicentennial minutes every night they would come on, and
Yep.
they would the build up to this happened in the U.S. history.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he was very much looking like a Gordon's fisherman.
Oh,
there.
big
He
time.
was,
Yep.
yeah.
He looked like he wanted a plate of sticks, fish sticks.
Played a fish.
Yeah.
Well, I was most frustrated with is I want to know if they paid Walter Cronkite, because that was a total stolen line there. That is the way it was. Cronkite says, and that's
The way it is.
way it is.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah,
they were
rude.
kind of a little bit rude. A little bit
Yeah.
rude there. Here is Soul Leather Council Bicentennial
Oh, wait.
PSA from 1975. Yes, sorry.
okay. We got to sit back and listen to this one, because this one's a good one. We got to.
All right.
You gotta
Give it your
enjoy this
full
one.
attention,
All right.
everybody. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's going.
As America pays tribute to its bicentennial anniversary, it is difficult to imagine how today's average citizen could emulate the heroic feats of a Paul Revere, Nathan Hale, or Patrick Henry.
I want to be
The Soul
heroic.
Leather Council is suggesting exactly that. A great American feat that can collectively help solve one of our country's most critical problems. It's called walking. The courageous act of putting one foot in front of the other in such a way as to propel the body forward to a predetermined point.
No, we know what that is.
Post office, a friend's house,
Come on, Leather
or the
Council.
commuter station. If every American substituted his feet for his automobile for 1 mile of travel on a given day, we would collectively save 5 million gallons of gasoline that
Come on,
day.
America.
If that happened every day,
Look at
we
the
would
pants.
reduce our gasoline
Yeah.
usage by almost 2 billion gallons
That's
a
right,
year.
Scott. The leather could
Not to
save our whole
mention
country.
waistlines.
In our waistlines. Fatties.
But make sure to buy leather shoes.
Walking. An energy-saving, naturally healthy Declaration of Independence for today's patriot. So, feet, do your stuff. And to ensure proper support, protection, and insulation, suggest the Sole Leather Council. Be sure to do it in all leather shoes.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, dude.
I was blown away when I found that one. The Leather Council, which apparently has been dissolved since then. I guess the propaganda was just too much. I don't know if the big cow got involved, but they dissolved apparently. But boy, they were really selling. How can you be a hero? We were all remembering the bicentennial. How can you also be a hero like the founding fathers? Yeah. I know. Buy some leather shoes and walk, you big fat lazy fatties.
Yeah, you fat. 1 mile a day, you lazy butts.
Right.
Come on.
You
I mean, I realize 76 was what, the middle of the energy crisis and the gas thing?
Crisis.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, hey, if we could just all just agree to walk some more, we could solve this whole.
Yeah, do. Get out your checkered weird pants. Let's go to work. All right.
Boy, that was a minute long Leather Council thing. That's crazy. And I didn't realize that little symbol thing, that little shape, the leather shape thing they had.
Yeah.
I used to get those attached to like shoes and things, and I was like, oh, was that their official little logo thing or something?
I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know what those guys are doing. By the way, here's what's his name, McGavin?
Darren
McGavin in his 20s.
Everybody was named Darren, by the way.
Yep, all Darrens all the time.
Yeah, so many Darrens
back then. Couldn't get away from the Darrens.
Yeah, you know what? But that was a little bit of the leather shoe company trying to get us out and walk. That's not peak capitalism. What we need is some beer. There's some more Gavin.
He's handsome, dude. Look at that.
He was a very handsome guy. Right.
All right, well, let's do beer. Beer is as American as apple pie. So let's hear it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Beer, everybody. Beer.
It's been almost 200 years since Paul Revere rode this way to rouse the countryside. But some things haven't changed much. The streets, a very special ship, make it seem almost like yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Constitution.
And wherever the Budweiser Clydesdales travel, like other symbols out of our
out of the
past,
country,
they too renew and reaffirm
Not from here.
a similar concern and regard for traditions worth preserving. Traditions, like the way Budweiser is brewed in New England and all across America.
Yeah.
Brewing beer right does make a difference.
Yeah.
It always has. It always will.
Go America.
When you say Budweiser, you've said it all.
Oh, I forgot about that slogan. That was a fun slogan, wasn't it?
It was. Budweiser is American forever. American Budweiser. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Get your beer. Get your garbage beer here. Go get it. Coors is the only thing worse. So
who
enjoy.
reminds me of who owns Budweiser now? Anyway, all right. Are you feeling patriotic yet?
Anheuser-Busch, I think, is who owns it.
Yeah.
The Bushes.
The Bushes.
Not those bushes. All right, here's a Spanish USA thing.
So there was two versions of this. There's a bicentennial commercial, not commercial, apologies. This was something that was being spread across the country in schools. And this is one version of that. This is the Spanish version. And I was going to do the English version, but I thought the Spanish version was funnier. And I was also shocked at how much Spanish I know.
Yeah, more than you thought you knew.
More
right?
than I thought, because I was listening. I was like, hey, I kind of know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that word.
Well, we're about to find out. Let's see if I know any of this myself. I might well. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Help me.
Tacos.
What's going on?
Oh, this song is English, by the way. I'm a big giant eagle bird. Arba.
Oye, Arba, águila del bicentenario, águila del bicentennial.
I don't know what's
The
happening.
Bicentennial Times.
No tengo tiempo para decírtela toda. Son tantas las actividades del
She's talking about the
bicentenario por
news.
toda la nación. Es fascinante.
To the American people.
Claro, sin dulfa. Festivales folclóricos.
And there's a festival.
restauraciones,
All right.
Películas, proyectos
Yeah.
ecológicos.
Y el Bicentennial Times.
Bicentennial.
Bicentennial Times.
Proyectos
Yep.
locales y nacionales.
Bueno,
National.
tengo que acabar por
Location.
partir. Las suscripciones son gratis, ¿sabes? Es fácil escribir para pedirlas, ya que todos quieren una copia.
Watch. She's out.
I'm out.
Bicentennial Times, box 1976. How'd they get that PO box?
I don't know. That's like when it's like the drag bar that I went to on Sunday after Nerdtacular is on 69th Street. I mean, come on, man.
69th Street.
Come
But,
on.
but there's an English version of that as well, but it is not more hilarious. It's just as hilarious being in Spanish as anything. So
Well, here's a little Coca-Cola. They're as American as
Yeah,
other things, right?
yeah, Coca-Cola is you look up America. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, look up. We're
up.
we're Coke country. Get your Coke on. Grab a Coke and a smile. Here you go. Enjoy. Coney Island bitch. Is that what he said?
Beach.
Oh, beach.
No, get out of my shoes.
We've got more things to do in this country than any other country in the world.
Yeah, suck it.
And we've got
Other
the
countries.
drink
Everything they showed you can do in other countries.
Says,
There's surfing. There's running around. There's baseball shit. Come on.
Coke's like, suck it, other countries. America's the best.
I really did.
1976, baby.
Yeah, I did hear bitch in there, I swear.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
Coney
I think,
Island bitch.
yeah.
And it showed a girl.
yeah.
It showed some lady running. I was like, what are they saying about her? It's not nice.
Coney Island Beach. I think they were trying to say from one coast to the other. And then they also says, I don't want anybody standing in my shoes. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's kind of rude, but okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Get out,
Yeah.
get out the shoes, beach.
Right.
All right.
So let's wrap this one up. All these were kind of longer commercials because they were, government sponsored. And like I mentioned at the top of the show, in 1966, they started an initiative that was eventually shut down. It was a commission that was to plan a big event, 76 Expo, kind of a world fair kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And but after Vietnam and as that kind of went along, and then Nixon stepped down just a few years before. They sent it back to the states, as the federal government will sometimes do. It's like, send it back to the states. Let's do a thing.
Yeah.
And so they did, and part of that push was coming from some celebrities and some other people. There was actually a commission of, I guess, a counter commission to the original. That shows. Just watch George Burns burn.
All right. Here's George Burns
anti-ad.
burning it in the anti-ad.
Yeah.
Here you go. Enjoy.
In Congress,
Jesus.
July the 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America.
13.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
That kid's on fire.
That all
Yeah.
men are
Is it
created
hot in here?
equal.
Gosh,
They
it's
are
hot.
endowed by their creator.
Hey, we know him.
Yeah, we do. There's like I said, there's a couple of celebrities sprinkled in and out.
Look at that turtleneck that guy's got on.
Yeah, it's too hot for a turtle.
Unalienable rights.
That among these are life, liberty,
And the pursuit of happiness.
That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men.
deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
Oh, guess
That
what they're calling
whenever
for.
any form of government
Here it
becomes
comes.
destructive of these ends, it is the
Nail
right
it.
of the people to alter or abolish it.
And to institute new government.
Laying its
You outta here,
foundation
Gubby.
on such principles.
And organizing its powers in such form as to them shall...
Hey, look at you got.
Hey,
Look at
yeah,
your
he used to be on the other side. Now he's all like, I do what I'm told.
Yeah, he's just a douche.
Seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness.
Happiness.
As important now
Look,
as it
it's
was
unburning.
200 years ago. The Declaration of Independence.
People's Bicentennial Commission.
Those very specific words to say,
Wow.
hey, we about to replace, we're about to bring it in, right?
Yep.
Oh, dude. Yeah, but that's I sent you that. I sent you a documentary on that Train Across America thing.
Mhm.
I would love to have seen that. And there's a bigger documentary on that where they took important government papers, not the real ones, like copies, and traveled the rails to different states along the way. Which
Yeah.
I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I remember as a very young kid, I have very, very strong memories of this being talked about everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially the coins and stuff, like the bicentennial coin and on all that. I mean, yeah, I was hearing even at a young age, I was still being impacted.
Plus, you had the number 76 was in this thing, which is a big deal, right?
It's a big deal, baby.
Not just for dyslexic Gen Alphas now who think it says 6-7. I'm saying you actually had the 1776. The 76 part is like right there in the name.
Yeah.
Now we got to like kind of make it up, and it's 26. You got to do the math, and it works. But I'm just saying it was this huge deal, and I remember it kind of permeating every aspect of my little kid culture for what I could perceive anyway. It just seemed like it was everywhere. So
yeah. So the reminder is this: we do hit bumps in the road for here in America, and it's a constant. It's a constant readjustment and trying to find our ways. And I saw some really great interviews with people in 1976 on the street. I'll send that to you as well. That really let me see how varied our thoughts were on that subject at the time. Even so, I like seeing history. It gives me comfort to know that we've been through tough times before, and we usually make it through.
That doesn't
excuse the suffering, but along the way. But
yeah, history's a rising road. I believe that.
Yeah,
I will always believe that, and I have an optimistic view of the future. Sometimes even when we're being shitty in the present. So there it is.
Absolutely, that's what you got to look forward to. What else are we gonna do? So you gonna wallow in it? Gonna roll around in the filth?
You know what would have been great though, is if George Burns would have said, "We need to shore up the Declaration of Independence before." Freaking
God returns.
No, before Nicolas Cage tries to take it all those years
hilarious,
later.
Hilarious. That would be his godlike, omniscient knowing of all the story, wouldn't it? Right?
It seems like it would.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember all the George Burns? Oh God, and Oh God, you devil.
I remember all that. Things? I did not like any of those movies because I thought they were for my grandparents, so I didn't like any of it. Not into it.
Was it the George Burns? Was it the George Burns that tipped you off?
I think that was part of it. Yeah. I think that was part of it. I also think the kind of humor that it was very much like a vaudeville sort of old school idea that just didn't land for me. Also, the sequels are legitimately bad.
That's what makes them great.
Oh, they're so bad, dude. The one where the guy becomes a rock star, kind of Elvis level rock star, and then regrets it because that life is way harder than you think it is or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a bad episode,
movie.
Like Fantasy Island or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to be this, and here's your wish, the plane. And then it's like, goes over. It's like, I take it all back.
Everything I said before, I don't mean it now. Yeah. That's what they said. Well, here's what I know now for sure. We're going to talk about Devil May Cry right now.
Yeah, right now.
Devil May Cry. All right? Just know that the Devil May Cry. There's zip we can do about it. Why is this not working? What happened? There it is.
I love where you try to put a point on it, and it's like, Devil May Cry. Oh, no. How about now?
How about now? Okay, now it's working. Okay, that was weird. But we're recording this for posterity, so that's good news. And I'm going to go ahead and bring us in, Brian. Here comes the... Whoa, let's get back to this. There we go. Here we go. It's time in 3, 2, 1.
Honey, what's going on down there?
Wake up and smell the action.
Devil May Cry.
Rated M for mature.
Only from Capcom.
Was I asleep?
Hello. Capcom. I am at Capcom. I make
I don't understand why you... I don't know why you were sleeping and playing video games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, Play Retro is on, and that's what the show is. This is where we
Wake
talk
up,
about
Sleeple.
old games, and we do it so that you don't have to, and maybe you can do it with us. That's fine. I'm one of your hosts, Scott Johnson, and when I think of action games with big swords and big sword guns, well, I obviously think of the Devil May Cry series, though I'm not sure we ever get to see the devil cry, but that's beside the point. The point is my sword, and it goes into the beaming people real good. Dante... Think you want to play too? Get it? Dante, you want to play too?
Dante, you want to play too?
Ugh.
And I am your other host, Brian Dunaway. In this Devil May Cry, if I have to start the mission over again, now hand me that staff of judgment. I'm about to go all puppet mastery on these baddies and show them why my style is so S-rank with my Alista air raid. By the Dark Knight, Sparta!
Yeah.
This devil did die again. Why even have saves, Capcom? Why?
Yeah, why?
Also, never change Dante. Never change, brother.
I love Dante. He
Dante's
changed.
great.
Unfortunately, he changes a lot.
Yeah, that's what I
later down the road.
Yeah, I only played the first one this week, and it's the only one I've played besides the DMC 2013. So I've heard from people though, don't get too comfortable with this Dante. You'll hate it.
Yeah. Also, the 2013 DMC thing is still considered kind of goated. It's real good.
Yeah, I remember the action of it and thinking I need to go back and play some of the earlier stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I was so excited about this. This was actually recommended by Andrew, my oldest son, who's playing through. I think he's all the way into number 4, if I remember what he said correctly. And so I knew it. I knew when he was moving through it so quast. Well, I knew when he was moving through it so quick. Yeah. I was trying to go quick and fast and went quast.
I've never heard anybody go full quast before.
Got to go. He's going super quast now. But he's eating it. He's eating it all up, and I'm like, oh, then maybe I need to get in some before he eats all of it.
Yeah, don't let him eat it all. You got to eat some of that. That's a great idea. So we're going to talk about it. I have a lot of respect for the series, even though I've not played the entirety of it. But I'm also pretty sure there's something coming in the next year or so, like an announcement on whatever's next for this series. Capcom's having a moment right now. They are kind of hitting on all cylinders. Unlike most of the industry, they're not laying people off. They're actually releasing games and being very successful at it. So to see what they do next with that series is interesting to me. We'll get into all of that in a minute. But before we do, the things we got up to this week in retro gaming, hardly any for me, unless you want to count picking up on sale the entire Binding of Isaac series for $5. If you want to count that as retro, it's not. I mean, it came out in 2014, but
I think this is retro because hey, right now on Steam you can get they got a Capcom summer sale where you can pick up a lot of those old Capcom games as well as some of the newer stuff too. But you can get that HD version. I don't like it as much as the OG PlayStation version the way I played it, but still, it's not a bad deal.
No, it's pretty good.
You can find plenty of retro on the Steam summer sale.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on, which is where I really spent all my time. I spent most of my time trying to resist adding to my backlog.
Just sitting there sweating.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't. I'm going to go look for 5 more minutes. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't add more to my library. That would be foolish.
I'm going to tell you how much I've actually added. Can I give you a number here?
Yeah. Can you? Oh, I would love to hear.
Because this isn't terrible.
Number.
Like, it's not the worst you've ever heard, but I'm going to give you an example. All right. So I have picked up the following. Oh, yeah. I definitely have a problem. Right. I picked up a game called Supermarket Simulator.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, no, someone gave me that. Sorry. Someone gifted it. It's also on the sale. A game called Flock Around. I don't know what that is yet, but it looks interesting.
I've seen that one. Yeah, that one looked interesting as well. Yeah.
The full Binding of Isaac Rebirth package. A game called Total Party Kill that just was cheap and looked interesting, so I grabbed it. Sea of Stars. Oh, no, I already had that. Let's see. Stellar Blade. I picked that up finally, so I get to see, Goonin the hot lady like everybody else seems to like. Titanium Court.
But you, right? Not you, Scott.
No,
You're
not me. Not me. No, not swayed at all.
Suchness.
Ghostwire Tokyo was on sale for like $5. I picked that up. And what else? There was one other one.
Ghostwire.
I mean, I got Pragmata, but no, that was given to me too. Maybe that was it. You know what? I haven't been that bad. It's been all right.
You know what, Scott? I think you should reward yourself with 2 more games.
Okay. Which full priced, or what do you think? What do you think?
Oh no, you got to get something on sale. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? I mean, you don't want to you don't want to just go buy anything. I mean, you got to get something on sale. It definitely needs to be something that's like a HD remaster or something, so you can play something soon.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a something summer related that you might find on there. Maybe some I don't know, some kind of shark game or something. Maybe
you know what I really want though? Let me tell you what I want. I need to grab
Tell me what you want.
I need to buy this Mecha Chameleon deal and figure out why everybody's going crazy with it.
Yeah, I've seen that as well, and it's also on my wish list.
It's also only $6. I mean, what's the harm in that? You know.
This beer is only $6. Why any alcoholic would be just fine with just one.
This is how it starts. Chat room, Mary McCheese, or no, Tondago says that's how it starts. You're 100% right, and this is the problem.
Yeah.
So I'm avoiding it. We'll see.
Gateway Games.
What did you get up to? I know you did some stuff because I've seen pictures. What did you get up to?
Mentioning Tondagasa is a really good segue into what I've been up to. I was watching Tonda streamed a week or two ago, and as I often do, we'll be talking about something retro, and I don't know if someone mentioned it in the chat or what, but anyway, someone mentioned something. I was like, I forgot about those. Let me go take a look. And I was looking on eBay, and I was looking at the Little Professor. This
man.
Casio. Is it Casio? I think that's right. It's the Little Professor. I know that for sure. But yeah, so I remember this guy, but I misremembered it. But anyway, eBay contacted me and said, "Hey, we noticed you were looking at this. Here's the deal." And so,
Oh, really?
so as you can tell, I now have the Little Professor back in my hands again. But I was misremembering this calculator because I remember it being a calculator. It's not. It's a game. So perfect. It's a little math game for learning math. And you're probably going, well, yeah, Brian, duh. But for some reason, in my head, I was misremembering it as a calculator. But look at this. Look, it'll go up to level 4. What kind of math? Oh, Scott, what kind of math you think you could get into on one of these things at level 4? Let's find out.
Find out what level 4 is. 30 times 17?
No, that's a plus, actually.
Oh.
It automatically defaults to addition. You can do subtraction.
Okay, I know this one. 30
multiples.
plus 17 would be...
Go. Oh, no. Scott can't remember.
50...
It's time.
No. 48. 48?
He's judging you. The professor is judging you. 48. Did you say 48?
Yeah.
Oh no! That's how would 7 plus 0 be an 8?
Oh,
no,
plus.
Scott.
Sorry.
Yeah, plus. Oh no, yeah, that's right. 47.
47.
We're doing 40. Oh, what is it? Why are you giving me an era? You big. It's 47, right? Did
you say era?
There. Era. Look.
Oh, you
I
mean
put in
error
47.
is what you mean.
Error.
I thought you meant era like ERA. Okay, what does that say? I can't read it.
It does. It is a little bit hard to read.
0 divided by 34?
That's actually where all these are pluses. Don't
that's
even
a
think
plus.
about any.
Okay.
You only learn one operator at a time.
Well, that's
all right?
34
So
is that number.
You think that's 34?
Yeah, I know it is.
Final answer, Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
See,
what
it's
am I
just
doing
airing
wrong?
out. I don't know.
3,
4.
4. There we go. All right.
Enter.
Let's see. Little Professor. It just takes it.
Okay.
Anyway,
46 plus 29. That's.
Now that one's tough.
Hold
yeah.
on. You can do it easy. You just say 46, 56, 66. Then you 76, but then you go back 1, 75.
75. So not 70, not 1776, but 75. You say.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. Why am I think it's because I got this way out in front of me. Like, oh, come on. What are you talking about? I think it's double pressing.
I don't know what it's
now
doing.
it's telling me 75. Now it's telling me 75.
This thing doesn't even work. What a piece of crap.
Oh, wait. Am I supposed to do it backwards? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so you can you can set it and you could do division, you can do subtraction, multiplication, and so on and so forth. This is not a calculator.
Chat.
The Little Professor is
Chat feels
you.
like they're seeing, and in Digital Hype just says, I feel like I'm getting a peek inside the mind of Scott. Let me tell you something about math. I've never been, even when I was a kid, extremely slow. I've always been slow at doing math in my head.
Yeah.
Really bad at it. I can do a lot of cool things in my head. Math, lousy at it. So I have tricks. So when you say something plus 29, well, really what you're saying is something plus 30 minus 1. It's easier for me to do that in my head. So yes, this is how my brain works. It's probably broken. I've accepted it a long time ago. There's nothing you can say that will make me feel bad about my math skills. All right?
I'm always super slow at trivia and math in general because I do program every day, and I never just assume that my first result is the absolute correct answer because I have to go through and verify. So I've got to go back through it again 2 or 3 times to make sure that what I've put in is actually accurate. Mm-hmm. So when I try to get into trivia, I'm like, wait, I'm still doing all the extra math I do during the daytime for make sure that it's accurate, not fast.
That's how your
not
brain.
Fast,
yeah,
accurate.
you've got the way your brain works, and that's how it works.
Yeah.
So
but
all
Dr.
these
Tolbert, who's Magic Man, he can do anything.
Oh no, he doesn't know how to not do it. He's got the opposite problem. Everything's right, nothing's wrong. That's how it works.
But did you have the little professor, this little professor-looking guy? There's also an owl one before this, I believe.
I had something like it. It looked so familiar when you sent it to me or showed me.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if I had that exact one or not.
Yeah.
But that looks
Casio
like
did
an
a couple
owl. I thought it was an owl. It's not an owl?
Yeah, no, that's
a
not
man.
an owl. I thought it was an owl too. No, it's a professor. Look at, he's got a little hat thing.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I do
there
think
was an owl one though.
I do think there was a owl. Yeah.
There was an owl one. Before this one, I think it was kind of like an owl with a hat. I think
because that guy kind of looks like an owl anyway. You know what I
he
mean?
does, doesn't he?
Like he's a man owl. He's an owl man.
Yeah. What battery type do you think this is?
He's a Mowell. I'm going to say
Mowell.
this is a what do you call it? The 2 tips that you touch it to your tongue and it hurts. What's that called?
9 volt.
9 volt.
9 volt battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Is it?
I had to go to the store to get one.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Before I could even math it up, I had to go get one.
I like it. I love that you did that. I love that you have that dumb thing, and I hope it forever glitches out when you're trying to use it.
I don't know why it's worked perfectly all week. Like I've been going through going do, but I'm usually holding it in front of me and doing it. And this time I'm like holding it out to the camera, and so I'm having to do it to the side. And I don't know if that's just I'm pressing the button on the side or something and making it mess up. But but there's also the Casio made other ones as well. They made a cool little one that I've put on the watch list as well. So hopefully eBay will contact me and say, hey, look what we found for you, buddy.
How often do you get those? That it just lets you, hey, this thing you've been looking at, you might get today's your lucky day.
eBay knows what they got. They know who I am, and I get them just about every other day.
Really?
They know. I get offers all the time.
Wow.
It's like I never buy anything off the cuff on eBay. I just go around and look. And if I'm super into it, I'll add it to my watch list. Otherwise, they just kind of go, hey, we know you were searching for this. Hey, what's something over here? And then I'll get offers and stuff. Yeah.
I think that's a great way to live.
They know what they have.
They definitely know what they have. Can I complain real quick about we have this place here locally. They're Goodwills essentially, but they're not the same organization. They're called Deseret Industries. We call them the DI, but it's basically just a place with old used stuff, and you pay dirt money for it. Here's the problem, and I've noticed this about Goodwill as well, which I think is a Catholic charity, right? If I may be wrong about that.
I'm unsure, but this came from Goodwill in Myrtle Beach, which is right up the road from me.
Okay. So Goodwill and DI very similar. But something I noticed, Kim and I went into one. We were driving through this little town called Brigham City on our way back from Logan, Utah, and Brian Ibbott's bike race. We're coming home. We're like, you want to go to the DI in Brigham City and just see if there's anything weird there? Because this is Dinkwater town. There's a military base, but other than that, it's just kind of nothing there. And we thought, well, we should check that and see what's up. So we go in there.
Yeah.
And they had a couple of weird items. But I noticed that they're charging the same price that like Target and Walmart charge for new stuff. So what's going on, man?
This has become a very big problem. Same with the local place that I shop at. I've been doing it forever. I used to just go in and I would pay the sticker price. I don't like to haggle. But I guess someone in the back, I think it really depends on the overall idea that the company has.
Yeah, but the point of it, isn't it supposed to be, it's to help the less fortunate people who need to save money because they're going through something. That's the idea.
Well, it's supposed to be, that's according. The place that I go to often is about housing people who have fallen on hard times. So most of the people who shop there, not necessarily people who are shopping for things, but are shopping for, to donate, essentially. But you can look at it 2 ways. I agree with you. I do see a lot of people in there who are actually looking for items, and I would wish they would keep those inexpensive. But all the prices have been going up because inflation is going up. But I think more than that, I've seen a turnover in the sorting and pricing department in the back. So I've some people I used to see all the time aren't in there anymore. And I've noticed that almost all the prices are very close to eBay prices. And lots of times I'm just looking for something that's unique or creative. So I'm not looking for something specific. So if you're going to offer me the same price as I can find it on eBay when I'm specifically looking for something versus, just an impulse buy, I don't like that. If I'm buying something on eBay specifically, then I expect to pay the price that it is.
Yeah.
But if I'm just like impulse buying, I'm going to be a little annoyed that you've charged me the same price as I could get on eBay any day of the week. And I'm like, meh. So I had to go haggle. I had to go, I've seen this for here for 2 weeks. Can you do any better? And they usually knock 50 to 75% off. And I'm like, do we have to play this game? Could you just? And it's like, and their stock is piling up now. There's more and more stuff in the store. It's just getting cluttered. And I'm like, just bring. I don't know who told you it was a good idea, but.
Well, KT Data says, and he's a local, so he'll know this.
Yeah.
He says the flipper vultures know when the DI restock is, and then they swarm the place.
It's like everything else.
Why can't we have nice things? Why can't we just?
I know.
Do you have to min-max everything in this country?
Yeah,
Do we?
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't like it. No, sir, I don't.
I'm haggling with some guy right now over some Dreamcast fishing equipment that may or may not be coming up episode. And
You're
and they were
haggling with a guy about some fishing equipment on the Dreamcast. Sorry, that was an
so
amazing
stupid.
thing to hear. That was
it's
great.
so stupid because I added my watch list and they sent me a 5% off. And I'm like, this is not a high price enough item to go 5% off. And it's like, so I sent a counter offer and then they sent back 6% off. And I was like, we're not going to reach a deal here.
No. Nothing. No.
Meet
We're
me
not
halfway or something.
It ain't
You know,
happening.
I asked for like, I think I asked for like 10% off. And they said, well, how about 6%? And I'm like, that's not how haggling works.
No. Learn how to haggle. You anti-haggler.
You anti-hagglers?
Larry
that's
Hagman?
That's the game I'm going to develop for Steam next. It's going to be eBay Haggler. We have to haggle down the prices for eBay people. Let's do it. Let's make one.
I think that might exist, actually.
It absolutely. You know it's got to exist. I'm tempted to buy a game that allows you to scrape stickers off NES carts. I think there's a game for it.
Yeah, there's something
a game
there.
for everything.
There is a game coming actually soon. The demo's out now for this whole retro game restoration thing. Have you seen this game?
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm so ready for that. Can I have that now, like right now?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I wish I could. It's not out yet. I'd buy it. I'm giving them my money the second it's available. What's it called so we can tell the people at home? Hold on. Retro.
I can't remember. It's like one of
game.
those long names. Yeah, it's just like retro game
Steam
something.
Cozy Game Restoration.
That's it.
That's the name. You guys
which is
look
which
at
has it's SEO loaded. It's good. It's good. It's good name.
Yeah,
that
and
way.
look at this awesome. Whoops, why is it making? Hold on, I'm having
Buffering.
issues. There we go.
Bupper.
Look at this. You get the cartridge. They're all fake names, which is one of my favorite things about it. But look at pulling tape off. There's there's tape physics. Look, you're getting dust out of there.
You're scrubbing it. Yep. Oh, I love it. Got your little Q-tip out. You got to clean it up.
Look at that Genesis. They call it something else though. What's it called? Galaxus.
Yeah. They got all kinds of different names. This is a good one though. I've been kind of watching this one, and I can't wait for it.
I can't
to
wait
come out.
either, dude.
Even though this is something I already do in real life. I'm like, why would I do it? Same reason why I got the computer builder thing. I'm like, sometimes I just want to do a little futzing around that is not dangerous.
How do you find
the
the demo page? Because it reviewed extremely well.
I think I got the demo. I off another place. I don't think I got it.
You didn't get it off Steam?
I think somebody said, well,
it was on NextFest, and they had it.
Yeah.
It was like overwhelmingly positive, almost like immediately.
Yeah.
Now I can't find it. Did they pull it? They may have pulled it.
They probably I'm supposed to get the full game eventually, but they probably pulled it to make the page. Sometimes they do that. They'll make 2 pages, one for the demo and then one for the release, and all kinds of weird stuff.
And look at that. It's like fake Sega because it says Segal, but it's the same font. And these like little cartridges, little Game Boys. Dude, give me this game now.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get
this.
That
May be
game.
one this may be one we cover on Play Retro though. I mean, we don't usually do modern games, but that is so retro.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a big Chore Core fan. Period.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you just took a sticker off the cart.
Yeah.
And now look at the tape. Oh. Why is that so fun to me?
Yeah.
And in real life, I'm like, I don't feel like doing that.
In real life, spiders come crawling out of it. And you freak out. Ah!
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, it's got dead bugs in it. Gross.
Well, there are some dead bugs also in the game. The devil's gonna cry. So we're gonna talk about it.
Cry.
And we're gonna see if that's true. It's probably not, but let's find out.
Shall we play a game?
We surely shall. Let's, ladies and gentlemen, talk about Devil May Cry from 2001, our second PlayStation 2 game that we've ever covered here on the show. This thing begins life as an early Resident Evil 4 prototype, for those that were not aware of that, before it evolved into one of Capcom's most influential action games. You could argue, even this new Stellar Blade, or the copy of Stellar Blade I got this week, you could argue that all of these games owe a big chunk of who they are and what they are to ground laid by the Devil May Cry series. The action, third-person action, non-stop technical feat of that game was a little unheard of at the time, and now is everywhere. So I think they deserve more credit than they sometimes get for the series.
Yeah, so you trade in your Resident Evil tank style controls for action, right? So, still got those cinema, those cinematic camera shots.
And you could see why this would not work for an actual Resident Evil game.
In the proper, right.
It would have messed things up too much. 4 was the right choice, and 4 took it to a place that was still methodic. It was first person, third person, sorry. But it was behind the shoulder. It became more of a shooter, but still slow and methodic, and it kept the horror elements that you needed. And 4 is an all-timer for a reason, right?
Yeah.
But this became kind of its own thing, and being able to get like all acrobatic, have gunplay,
juggling enemies in the air.
Yeah, enemy juggling. Like nobody was doing this before this. This was like
No.
new stuff. So even if you were a crappy player and you're just button mashing your way through it, or if you really had the nuance of the game, either way, you had a great time. And it was fantastic. So we're going to talk about this game. It's really, really good. Brian, this game comes out that year, and who's in charge? Who are the names? Who did it?
Hideki. I've been working really hard to get these Japanese names right, so please forgive me when I butcher them and then correct me. Okay, Hideki Kamiya.
Sure,
is our developer, and then Shinji Mikami. Is that right? Is
he's your Resident Evil producer.
He's your
right?
Resident. He's the Resident Evil guy. That's right.
Yep.
If you have tips on how to pronounce Japanese names or a book that you can point me to, I'd appreciate it. I'm working really hard towards that because I love covering Japanese games, and often I feel like I'm not doing it justice. I should show respect to the developers' names, so I appreciate you. But yeah, these guys, like you said, they were working towards the Resident Evil 4 game, and they kept adding style and action, and it just wasn't fitting the tone they have. They still had the Dante character. That was still something they wanted to do. And he is a character that I fell in love with immediately because he's so cocky and over the top. It reminds me of many animes I've watched in the past. But he's very funny. He's not just cocky.
No,
he's kind of hilarious.
He's a little bit funny. He's serious to a fault. Like, what makes him funny is how damned serious he is and how ridiculous the scenarios are that he's put in. It's a very anime kind of tropey thing, but it's something Capcom owned, man. Like is unintentionally cheeseball the original voice work in Resident Evil was. They kind of embraced it, and from then on, including even modern stuff, like even the most recent Resident Evil, has some of the dumbest Leon S. Kennedy lines you've ever heard in your life, and they're fantastic. Like, I love it.
That's what you want. You wanted to feel, you want to transport you to a fantasy world, and Devil May Cry focuses on trying to make you feel like a badass, because Dante's a demi-devil. Is that how you define it?
Like demigod, but demi-demon, I guess.
Yeah, because he's part human, part super demon who betrayed Mundus, or is Mundus now among us? I can't remember, but Mundus is your primary foil here as you work your way through the Devil May Cry. You'll come
Puppy
across
Kitty
some bosses.
Trout said something very important in the chat just now. I cannot let this go. Says he
do it.
talks to his guns. How can you not love a guy who talks to his guns?
That is like one of the first things you see Dante actually say. First of all, I didn't realize Devil May Cry was kind of like a demon hunting business where Dante's hanging out and he gets contracted to, in the beginning anyway, gets contracted to go out and fight demons and stuff, and he's got a whole collection in his building there, and that's kind of how it kicks off, where the demon in distress shows up, the demoness in distress shows up and kind of talks him into to going and finding Mundus. Because he's opened up a portal. He's opening up a portal, Scott.
Yep.
He's trying to bring the demons to the world.
That's what he does.
And right away we get just some great lines out of Dante where he's been stabbed by a giant sword, and he's like, and she says something about he's going to do something with his sword, and he brings out his ebony and ivory guns, right?
Yep.
He's named each of his guns.
Yep. Guns are awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
All
awesome.
gothic and trippy and shotgunny and... I freaking love it, the guns.
Yeah. And he's doing the Scissorman. So I was curious about this. So we on screen right now, for those who are listening, he's fighting against the Sin Scissors, or the Scissor Sins, or whatever they are. They come out of a painting,
right?
and they attack Dante. This is one of the earlier enemies you come in encounter. And it totally reminded me of the Scissorman that we had done in a previous show. But yeah, you're just like a badass, and that's the whole point to Devil May Cry.
No, the whole thing is a badass simulator.
Yeah. You're supposed to not just keep grinding through. You're supposed to keep upgrading your weapons and your skills, and landing more outrageous hits, and you get rewarded for that with this ranking of every time you take a swing, it'll tell you whether you'll get a D rank, or it's like dull. What are they? What's the ranks? It's like when you swing and hit something, it's like you get a dull, which is D. You get a C, which is it cool? No, what is it? B is bravo, and A is.
You're talking
awesome.
all the
No, that's not
their
right.
own. It's its own scale though. It's not the normal S tier scale. Like
What you do get, style is what the S tier is ranked
but
for.
is
You get
it,
an overall.
is it them giving it their own definition though? Because it's different for every game, right?
Right. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Their own ranking, but they've leaned into it. It's not just A, B, C, D. Those each have specific words that match the letter. So it starts out with the letter that you're ranked with, and that's kind of how you see how you're progressing. Because when you smack somebody, you may get I think it's Bravo for a B or something like that, and you've landed a good one, and you're not repeating yourself too much, right?
Yep.
You're
getting better
becoming
than
more
just a button
stylized.
mash. Exactly.
Yes. And at the end of each mission, these are mission-based, so each mission starts out, a little introduction, tells you what you're going to be doing, and you go through the mission. You got a map that you can pull up and see some of the final points and the rooms that you may be able to enter into to explore. And this game is kind of got a little bit of Metroidvania in it, where you might have to do some exploring, some backtracking. Yeah, you sometimes end up in the same place, but maybe with a different weapon, and you have new encounters when you get there. So, I was blown away. I had no idea, because my later experiences were just like, it wasn't like this. It wasn't this third-person cinematic stuff that
it changed
that you're getting here
pretty quick.
Yeah,
I want to
I like
say
this better.
2 is still pretty close. 3 takes a big turn in terms of view and control and stuff. But I'm going to make having just fiddled with it this week, because I didn't get a chance to play a ton of it, but I played some.
I played the crap out of it,
and I played a lot back in the day. Something I came away with is this game. Without this game, I'm not sure we get the God of War games. Like that's how influential it felt. And playing it now, I went, oh yeah, man, there's stuff in this that everybody went, oh, what if we did this, but with our idea of a game world and character and whatever. And a ton of them happened, and they're still happening. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make the argument that the Souls-likes that we enjoy today, some people do, I don't really, but I think they have their roots in this. This game is not that difficult as those are. That's one of the things they bring to the table. But I think From Software took some of their ideas from these guys. Maybe that's what From Software means. Maybe they're getting it from other people.
You talk about the difficulty in this game. I think it's after mission, either after the first mission or the second mission. After you, after you defeat the Phantom, I think it's the lava spider.
There is a spider, literally a spider. Yeah,
he's kind of a scorpion / spider that spews lava. Have I sold you on this game yet? You get to choose. To go to easy mode. Once you do choose easy mode, though, you can't switch it later.
No, there's no switching. You got to lock in.
No.
Yeah.
So I went easy mode this first time so I could get as far as possible, because I really wanted to get the Mundus Among Us, because I needed some revenge, right? Because this is a revenge story. And I made it pretty good ways, but I do want to go back and play it at a higher skill level. As well, because this game definitely makes you feel rewarded for everything. This is not like a collectathon, but there are collecting like orbs. So as you're going through this castle that you're trying to eradicate demons from, Mundus is like sending in demons, and they're like possessing marionettes. These giant marionettes who already existed apparently at this castle. And they're possessing them. So when you attack them, they start dropping red orbs, and that's your currency through the game. And there's points on the levels where you can go and you can redeem those for weapon upgrades, skill type upgrades, and then in between each mission, you can also do that. By the way, the one thing that I hate about this game, playing it on the real hardware on the PS2, which is how I played it, no save states.
Yeah.
So there's a save mechanic in it, but it doesn't save your progress. It doesn't. So if you start a mission and you don't finish that mission,
you're doing that
turn
again.
the machine off.
Yeah.
You're doing that one again. Now you'll still save I think you save your orbs and different equipment and stuff that you get, but you lose a lot of it. And I was very disappointed when I turned the game back on and I hadn't read the manual. Because who reads the manual? And I was like, no, I don't want to start over again, but I did.
This is back when games were hard, man. You got to learn to get good. You got to get good at it.
Good. New. We do have continues based on, I think, yellow orbs or something like that. There's green orbs that give you health, energy. I'm sorry. I believe it's energy based. The health bar is still the same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
It's all that, but yeah,
you know how it works,
those.
everybody.
Yeah,
you know how that shit goes.
Yeah, but you get rewarded very quickly. You're picking up weapons constantly, getting new, badder weapons until eventually, you go all Sparta on this place, right? You go there.
Yeah, kind of. You do
turn it to your daddy.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Your daddy.
You become
to fight.
You become
Mundus.
the demon god of war.
The
basically.
god of yeah. So
you're Dante. You're this son of legendary demon Sparta. You talk to your guns. You're sarcastic. You're kind of a dick. Trish,
but you're cool,
is the lady who recruits you, and she's closely connected to Mundus. I think the name Trish is hilarious to me.
Okay, yeah.
Because Trish is short for Trisha. That is never like a cool fantasy name. It's a fine name.
It's a fine name.
But you wouldn't call like the bad guy Scott or Brian. Oh no,
Right, yeah.
Lord Brian
Boring.
is gonna freaking get you. Like it's
Boring.
a dumb name. So her name being Trish, I wasn't into that. Mundus is the
Yeah.
Emperor guy, your primary antagonist. And then you got Nilo Angelo, an armored Dark Knight. He is one of the game's most memorable rival encounters for a lot of players, not just you.
Yeah. He's tough. There's every demon. Demons have attitude, and this game has attitude, and I appreciate. And it has music. Oh my God, have we talked about the music? It is freaking fantastic.
No, music's amazing. I still think the graphics look really good.
Yeah, 60 frames per second. So this is PS2, 2001. It definitely, you can tell, is from how the shapes are and things.
It's a little fuzzy, a little
fuzzy,
basic, but
yeah.
I'm telling you, there was a real moment
Well, it's
there
good,
where
though.
everything looked good.
Yeah.
Good in a way that was like a huge step forward. It was like, wow.
Oh yeah, we definitely felt it when we went to. Oh, this is the scene that always gives me trouble seeing too, because you fall off the bridge and you're underwater and you think, oh, I'm actually in water, but why am I moving so fluidly? And then you're like, oh, I'm in a tunnel. Also, by the way, these scissor sister wraith things, are very vulnerable to your shotgun blast. Unlimited ebony and ivory bullets, but the shotgun blast is limited. But if you have a spirit kind of floaty wraith kind of thing, they're usually kind of don't like the shotgun.
They look like the clock tower people with the
the scissorman. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I tried to figure out too. I did a little research trying to still get a little better understanding on Japanese folklore every time I play a game that has something that seems like a recurring theme. I'm like, oh, do Japanese people are they afraid of having their hair cut? Is it is there something deeper? Is there like some folklore about things? And I think it's just everyday items that are oversized and seem like maybe terrifying. Because scissors are certainly terrifying.
No,
as a
you
kid.
don't. You think running with scissors is bad? Try running with gigantic scissors.
Yeah. I mean, as kids, we learn pretty early some terrifying things. Like you touch that red thing, and it could be hot.
Yeah,
and that's terrifying. And and when you poop in the toilet, something may eat it, because when you flush the toilet, it just disappears. You're like, well, that's not normal.
No, no.
And so giant scissors. I'm sure plenty of kids have accidentally been in house mother's sewing kit and cut their fingers and like.
Oh yeah.
Next thing you know, it's like
Plus your
when I
mom's
grow up, I'm
pissed.
going to be terrified.
Yeah, your mom's pissed because those scissors are supposedly the most expensive. Don't mess with my scissors in the history of scissors.
Yeah.
Man, the fights I'd have with my mom. You didn't use my sewing scissors, did you?
My sewing scissors. And I never understood that.
What if I
until
did,
bought
Mom?
some-
What if I did?
I never understood it until I bought some sewing scissors for a significant other a few years back, and it was like they were like $25. I'm like, for scissors?
I know. I don't get it. They're made of special space material or something. Oh, what's going
I
on?
come in and the kids are like trimming their toenails with them. Like, give me those. Are you insane?
Yeah, it's a little nutty for my taste. The locations I want to talk about real quick. There are 7 biomes in this game: the Mallet Island, Castle Interior, Cathedral, Sewers, Coliseum, Underground Ruins, and Demon World. For me, the 2 favorites are Underground Ruins and Castle Interior. I'm just kind of a sucker for your traditional dungeony business.
Yeah, and I'm never a big fan. Unless you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I don't want to be in a sewer. I've never liked any of the sewers in any games. If there's not pizza involved in the sewers, I don't care about it.
No, it's where people poo. I don't want that.
Where people poo.
Yeah, I don't want their poo. None of that, please. But the game being 60 frames, this is something we want to talk about for a second. I know we briefly mentioned it before. But this is a massive performance boost in a game that requires fast-moving fingers, quick thinking, lots of combos, button mash if you want. You can get through the game if you want. But really, it really truly rewards in real time, like you were saying with the tier system thing, where it's barking it out to you, going "Dole, cool,
Dole,
derp, yeah, like all that stuff." I guess derp isn't one of them, but.
Well, it's too bad. It should have been.
But fluid 60 frame per second gameplay. I mean, it's now people don't want to play games if they're not at least 60 frames per second now. Like they won't even go near them. I keep hearing GTA 6 is going to be locked at 30 on my PlayStation 5. I ain't buying that on there. I'm waiting for the PC version, you losers. I'm not doing that.
You freaking losers.
So I'll give a little credit to this game. The first 60 frame game I think I ever played was this game.
Probably so. And it controls very well. I feel like I'm doing things like you could double jump, but you can jump off things, and that improves as you go along. When you're first exploring, you have to come to terms with Dante's. This is great level design and character development in the game. When you first start out, you kind of like in an open area, in the castle where there's steps and stuff, but a lot of it's in ruin, and you have to get to certain areas, and you slowly start to discover if I hit the wall, I can jump a second time and then vault to where I want to be, and you start to come to terms with your increasing powers as they're kind of revealed to the player.
Yep.
The only thing that I felt was weak, and it's just a product of this time, is it's a trade-off. It's the cinematic. It's a cinematic third-person view. I wish I've seen this fail other places too, and I'm curious about the design ideas behind it. But I notice lots of the times we said before.
You slowed that one way down. I noticed.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Love it. So I'm trying to improve myself.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Better.
I'm impressed with everything.
So there's kind of like a difficult spot. So if Dante gets into an area and the enemy gets into what I consider the camera box, it's really hard to fight against. So if the enemy is sitting where you're viewing at, and they're actually the characters positioned inside of it, I really wish that the designers would make it impossible for the bad guys to get within that area, because you can't see what's hitting you. You just know you're getting hit. And if they're in some spots when the camera's fixed, and you might have to move completely until the camera changes again, which could be difficult because there's objects in the way. I wish there was it's like, oh yeah, that enemy can't be in the camera box area. It's got to be outside of that, because it becomes really hard. Like when you're basically hitting towards the player, and it's like, well, that's not working out too good.
No.
But yeah, that's otherwise
it's got some hitches like that.
Yeah, but what do you expect? It's 2001. we've learned some stuff.
Yeah,
So
and these
it's
were
been
new
20
ideas. These were new ideas,
Yeah.
and they were introducing a
25
new
years.
IP. They were introducing new mechanics, new ways of thinking about action. That's something I like about Capcom in general. They're not afraid. Even in the old 8-bit and 16-bit days, they would do stuff where you're just like, really? This is a game? Like, what is this? Remember that? What was the Dreamcast game where you, it was kind of like a brawler, 3D, but you all kind of was chat, help me. Camera was like up to here.
Okay.
But it, like, I can't think of it. But that game was amazing. Beautiful Joe,
Right.
another great example
Oh,
of just
Beautiful-
doing
yeah,
weird
that's
shit.
from
That's not the
these
game I'm
from-
thinking of, but
No, but same people there, right?
company. So
Same,
it's like
same developer.
Oh, is it the same devs?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I think
that.
it's the same. I think it's the same guy, right? Yeah, didn't he do that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
I think that's right.
I had no idea.
Hideki.
But the not Cannon Spike. What was it called? It was you were
Give us some more. Give us some more.
You were 3D
Camera.
fighting in these little arenas.
3D fighting.
If anything, it was like I don't know what to call it. I can't freaking effing think of it.
You can't.
Also,
freaking
check
think
the
of it.
chat.
Wow.
There's a contest going. Everybody, try to win your mug. Go for it.
Try to win your bug. Yeah. So, speaking of like the gameplay part of it, I was glad that they did the lock-on targeting, even though it took me just a little bit of time to figure that out.
Power Stone. Shit.
Power Stone. Yeah, we played. Did we play that here?
No.
I think we might have.
We didn't. We may have mentioned it, but we've never covered it.
Yeah.
Tonda
Power Stone,
Gosa
that's
for the
awesome.
win there. He's the one. He said it, and I saw it.
Tonda.
Thanks, man. That's really obnoxious. I couldn't think of that because I played 1 and 2 like they were going out of style
Right.
back in the day.
Yeah, but you can. I think there's jump counts. There's so many things going on. They don't make use of all of the 6-axis controllers. 6-axis by this point in time, is that right? Let me think.
No, we didn't have that till 3. PS2 was
DualShock 2. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but there is force feedback on this, which I've been playing retro games for so long now that I kind of forgot about the rumble packs and stuff and things. I mean, I know a lot of systems are still in that retro area with rumble packs, but this thing really feeds the rumble a lot, which is way cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
Makes you feel powerful. But
PS3,
yeah,
PS3. I remember they were always trying to jam that 6-axis thing into things.
Yeah,
it wasn't that
How many
great.
accesses you need?
It wasn't that
6
great.
of them.
It was kind of bad. It never really got like that. Just didn't take. It's like what the PS4 had. The touch pad thing at the top, you could like swipe on it and stuff. That was at least
like
useful.
that. Yeah.
You know, that was useful. It also clicked in. You could do map stuff with it. Like that was a useful addition. The DualSense, the DualSense has just like a very deep rumble that's like super nuanced. So you have a lot more granularity. You can kind of feel small things happening and larger things happening. Switch 2 is a bit more like that now too. But I think we're kind of done with those days where giant leap happened with a controller. I think it's all very incremental now. It's like,
and that's fine.
It's fine. I don't mind at all.
By me.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Because you know what? I can't learn nothing new. I'm full up. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The fact that I played so much of the first one. We'll take the series, and if the first couple of games are not that had that much depth to them, or not much playability, we'll just kind of skip and keep going until we find something interesting in the story. But this week I full stopped at Devil May Cry, the first one on the PS2, and said, okay, I don't do this often, but I want to complete this. So I didn't play any of Devil May
2
Cry
at all?
2 or 3, and I know that the story typically goes 2 bad, 3 good. Maybe even the tops, especially since you start getting a little more family story. We open up a little family story. In
I didn't know
this
2.
one.
I didn't know 2 was less regarded. I thought 2 was okay. I like 2.
I thought 2 is not well regarded. I can't say from firsthand experience. I just know that people
Must be thinking of something else.
I think there's not as much Dante. I don't think it's very much Dante at all. And dialogue definitely drops a lot because they felt like. Is this 3? This is where his...
No, this is 1 still.
Oh, it's 1. So we do get to see the brother in this one. That's right. We do get to see Virgil. Virgil,
the dupey brother. He's a dupe.
Yeah, he's the twin. He's your twinsy.
Yep.
He's your twinsy.
That's what you get when you're a demigod demon man.
Yeah, Demi Demon.
Demon, Demon, Demi Moore.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. It's interesting.
Did you ever?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you ever play 2 or 3? And did you get very far into
briefly with 2 way back,
Yeah.
and 3 I've never played. I played a little DMC and thought it was amazing, and then I don't know why I haven't returned to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to try 5.
Right.
Maybe I own 5, and someone gave it to me or
They
something.
got some new content for 5, I believe.
Yeah, the
Just,
5 was criticized quite a bit for having way too much DLC and extra money to spend, and people don't like the money model of 5.
Right.
But I think that they're probably on the verge of bringing this series back in a big way with whatever 6 is, and I think you can expect just my personal prediction based on what Capcom's been doing lately. I give it like maybe next year's either Game Awards the end of this year or next year's Summerfest in June. They'll announce a new Devil May Cry. I'll bet you money.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I did play a bit of Bayonetta.
Bayonetta's awesome.
Yeah, directly related.
So
and
good.
I think we were discussing it this week, and I played the first one. The second and third, I think, are they Switch exclusives now?
They're Nintendo exclusives. So
yeah, Nintendo exclusives. Excuse me. So
I think they always have been, haven't they?
Have they always been? I thought they were on other systems. I could have swore I played Bayonetta on a different system.
I can't remember for sure.
But if you like that and you never explore Bayonetta, of course, Bayonetta is very much in the stylized. Let's make something really stylized and make the fighting very stylized. And it's on Steam. You can pick up. So I think that's where I played it.
Okay, so
And it's on
Bayonetta,
sale.
the first game, not Nintendo exclusive, was originally based on the PS3 and Xbox 360 in 2009. Since then, it has been ported to many other systems, including Windows, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. Bayonetta 2 and 3, those are Nintendo exclusives.
Right.
Nintendo stepped in to fund and publish the sequels, so they remain only on those platforms, Wii U and Nintendo Switch. And then Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, whatever, the Lost Demon. That's coming soon. Or no, is that already out? Anyway, that's also a Nintendo Switch exclusive. So yeah, now that seems like we're not going to get anything new Bayonetta without it coming out on Nintendo hardware. That's just the deal.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Seems odd though, such a hyper-sexualized representation of.
Oh, Nintendo don't give a
fighter.
shit about that anymore.
They don't care
They're
anymore?
over it.
Okay,
They're
right,
over it.
okay.
Oh yeah, you can, dude. You can get some full-on nudie games on there now. They don't
Get
care.
your nudie games right here on the Nintendo.
Yeah, that old thing in the '90s where it's like we're only gonna have sweat and no blood. They gave that up a long time ago.
We do what Nintendo didn't used to do.
Yeah, we
Don't.
do what Nintendo don't do back then.
Didn't do. Don't.
That's pretty funny. The game, I think, is the other thing that we haven't really talked about, but there's other inspirations here. So obviously horror and gothic horror in particular.
Yes.
That's definitely here. But there's also this note of like Italian fashion and Hong Kong action films and a little bit of anime, of course, in the story, a little Divine Comedy, a little Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
his
can't
name is
deny
Dante for shit's
you can't
sake.
deny that part, right?
Yeah. And I like that. I like that they pulled from all these other somewhat disparate angles and came up with Fancy Boy in his red suit jumping around doing his business. I don't know if you've seen the what do you call it? The anime at all? Have you seen it at all? The animated series?
No, I watched the not really.
It's really good.
Related. I watched the Castlevania stuff and I said, oh, and then I saw this was coming around. I was like, oh, I probably need to watch that too. And I just never got back to it.
Yeah. I think you'd really like it. If you liked, especially if you liked the Castlevania stuff. I think this fits right into that mode.
I did enjoy that. And for those listening, hopefully you're hanging around after the show. We do these live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Mountain. And then following these, we usually do a Watch Retro. And we're going to watch one of the cartoons that Dante's character is modeled after. And I am trying to remember what the name of the cartoon was. Space Giant, Space Falcon, Space. What was it, Scott?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I know what it is. You ready?
Yeah.
Space Adventure Cobra. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Classic anime, but we're going to watch the pilot from that. So, yeah, Cobra. Once you watch that, I'll be like, oh, I see.
I've never even heard of this thing, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it. There were 2 Devil May Cry animated series. I want to clear this up.
Oh,
the 2007 one is highly regarded, 12 episodes, originally aired in 2007, considered to be canon between the first game and 2 in particular. It's supposed to be really good. I've not seen that one. The one I've seen is Devil May Cry, the Netflix series, 2005 to present. It's still going. And it is, let's see, how was it received? First season was called Inferno, then Purgatorio, and then 3 was Paradiso. This is the final installment, and I guess that was just announced, so we haven't got that yet. Anyway, that's supposed to be pretty cool. Or no, I've seen this. I saw the first season, the one called Inferno, and I really liked it. But I'm told that it's the original that's where it's at, so I could be wrong. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, but I would highly recommend just maybe checking both those out. Good adaptations, fun stuff.
If you had to say Devil May Cry on the PS2, I don't want an exhaustive, list from you or anything like that. I don't want you to say, "Here's my top 10 on the PS2." What I want to say is, would you put Devil May Cry, this original one, for the PS2? Would you put it in your top 10, top 20, top 100?
Top 100 PS2 games?
Yes.
Not just video games in general?
No, not video. Just the PS2.
Just PS2 games.
Which has one of the largest libraries of any system
to this day.
To this day.
It's massive.
So yeah, we'll just keep it there. So
it's easily in the probably top 20. Yeah.
Top 20. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be. I mean, I haven't thought about doing a full list, but
right. And that's what I didn't want you to do.
If you're also talking like action games on the PS2, it's in the top 5 probably.
Oh, definitely in the top 5.
Yeah.
Do you have a one all-time favorite that you could just say one? If you just had to say one. I'm not going to put you on a desert island or nothing. I just want you to start your top 10 list at number 1.
Time Splitters.
Time Splitters. That's a really good one.
I love Time Splitters, and I don't even think it's good. I just had a blast with it. That's all.
It doesn't have to be critically good. It could just be something that means something to you. So that's good. Okay, so that's good. I think I haven't worked my way. I never had a PS2, and so I've kind of been working through a little bit of the library. I haven't gotten very far, but at this point, top 10, Devil May Cry, I'm going to complete it. I consider a game that keeps me engaged and keeps me drawing me back to be, really high on my list. And so far, this one, 8 or 9 probably for me.
Look at you.
So far. Yeah, that's how much this game has me right now, because it's got all the vibes that I like.
I don't like this timer, though. F that.
I luckily don't have to do that very often.
No, it's rare,
right?
but I don't like it. Yeah. Games with timers, F off. Go away.
Yeah. All right. Number 10, then it failed at number 10 because of the timer.
There you go. Take a 0.5 off of that score.
Yeah, take a 0.5 off there.
It's really good, you guys. Go play it. Find a way to play it. This is the tricky part, though. The ways you play it today are going to be through the revamp or the remaster thing, right?
Yeah, the HD stuff.
HD collection.
That's probably the way you're going to get it.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get it any other legal way than that.
Unless you go to eBay like I do and just generally search around for a little bit, and then eBay will let you know in a couple of days.
To let you know if there's a disc floating around, yeah. And so if you can get the disc and play it on real hardware, great, do that. Emulation of PS2 is notoriously wickedly hard and is currently not in a great place. Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend necessarily trying to go down that road. And like we said, you can get this whole thing on Steam for pretty cheap. Let's see.
Yeah, we had mentioned at the top. Capcom on Steam is having their summer sale, and you can pick up a couple of Devil May Cry games and DLCs.
Oh man, Devil May Cry 5 is at overwhelmingly positive reviews, recent and all time.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
And 85% off today on July the 1st. They're just giving it away.
I already own it. I should just play it.
$4.49.
Maybe I will play it.
And if you want some Virgil, you just add $1 or so.
I love some Virgil. Give me some Virgil. Give me a big hot steaming plate of Virgil.
Virgil.
I'm into it. All right,
you know,
guys.
and of course, that since they often like doing this, I kept trying to spell it backwards to make sure they weren't trying to mess with me and scramble the letters around. I'm like, is it spelled devil? Is it Ligrev? No, that's not it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know how you do.
Yeah.
They like doing the tricky stuff.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
Mr. Badpour said, I love the PS2 library, second only to SNES. And then he says, you're killing me. What does that mean?
You're killing me.
What do you mean you're killing you? What
killing me.
How did we
You're
kill
welcome.
you? Did we kill you? Was it us?
Oh,
Did
because
we do it?
I put it in my top 10 and Scott put it in his top 20.
Velvet Lip, says that Netflix DMC podcaster character was an homage to Asmongold. Oh, I don't know if I want to see that.
Oh, with the Virgil.
Oh, with Virgil. We're kidding with the Virgil. We're kidding.
Virgil. Yeah,
we know it's
joke.
Virgil.
A kid.
Yeah,
A kid.
we like to kid. We like to joke. It's what we do around here. All right. Let's pick up some ammo. And let's talk about the game we made up called Guess My Game. Yes, that's right.
This is just a guess. We'll have to verify it ourselves.
We're going to play some audio from some old games with an old year and an old platform. We have to try to guess what each other brought to the table with 4 possible answers. I'm going to begin this week with mine, and the year is 2001. The platform is the PlayStation 1. Okay?
Wait. Is it going to be Chopper May Lift or Chopper May Cry? Or
Chopper May Lift May...
Or Devil May Lift the Chopper?
Chopper May Lift the Devil to Cry? I don't know. All those things are possible. No, it won't be that. It'll be this right here.
I like how it starts off. Ooh, yeah. Lay down. All right.
Okay, Vaughn, let's get down to business. We lost contact with the outpost some 5 hours ago. Now, the recon team we dropped in has gone missing as well. You've got to find that outpost, track down those recon boys, and then report back to me.
You've got to somehow do it for the Queen.
You've got to find them, sir.
Now, that is a game that goes on like that for a while. He just talks a lot. Here are your options.
2001.
2001.
For the PlayStation 1, that's crazy. That's 6 years in, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
We've
wait.
got the PS2, is that right?
6 in the States, so...
Okay.
However long that is.
Okay.
5 years? Yeah.
Okay.
So here you go. A, Siphon Filter 3.
Okay.
B, Sayuki Journey West. C, Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix. Or D, C12 Final Resistance. These are all real games, all from 2001.
Sayuki Journey West. I'm just going to start sliding things off what it ain't. It ain't that, I don't think.
Okay.
Fear Effect 2. I would expect some more fear in it. C12 Final Resistance. That sounds plausible. In Siphon Filter 3, I played some Siphon Filter, and some of it sounds like that, but I don't know if the dialogue matches it. So I'm going to go with A, Siphon Filter 3.
Let's find out. The chat seems to agree with you. Let's see if you're all correct. You might well be. Are you? Oh, no. It's D, C12 Final Resistance. Yeah.
The voice work is very similar to some of the stuff I remember in the cutscenes in Siphon Filter, but
yeah, and in Siphon Filter, you're doing missions and all that. It's very similar. C12 Final Resistance, very cool game. Underrated. Hardly anyone knows about it, partly because we are late in the life cycle of the machine at this point. But, yeah.
Boy, and talk about painting yourself into a corner with a sequel. I mean, it's your Final Resistance. You can't come out with C13. Just kidding.
You could. You could be like Final Fantasy and just Final Resistance forever.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
I think there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way. Brian, let's try yours, see if you can get some points on the board, or if I can. Tell me my platform and my year, please.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a few years before you there, and I'm on the Windows platform in 1997.
Here we go.
I'm giving you a magic bonus. It won't be so easy next time, you know. You'll have to catch me first. I'm giving you a magic bonus. A magic bonus, you say? I'm giving you a magic bonus. Hey, guys. You want a magic bonus? Mouse.
Right.
Do you see the yellow ball I'm giving you? It appears whenever there's something you can do.
Okay.
There's a lever, you see. But you'll have to fight if you want to pull it.
There's a lever, you see.
Check it out. Okay.
Check it out.
I have no idea. Give me my possibles. Here.
Reminder, Windows 1997 is the answer A. The Feeble Files. Or B. Dreams to Reality. C. Nightmare Creatures. D. Lands of Lore, Guardians of Destiny.
Wow. Could be any of these. What was the year? 97.
1997.
Here, chat. You can see the options here. One of these rings a bell. C rings a bell is a game I've heard of. Nightmare Creatures. A, the Feeble Files. Here, the lever, you see. Dreams to Reality, Lands of Lore, Guardian of Destiny. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut and say Nightmare Creatures. I don't know.
Nightmare Creatures. Reach over there and touch the button that says...
Damn it.
Oh, no. Third person action-adventure game developed and published by Cryo Interactive is Dreams to Reality.
Oh, what the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. Hold on.
It was later ported to the PlayStation under the title Dreams.
Dreams to Reality game.
Yep. You navigate the
you
game world, gathering magic powers and weapons and talking to weirdos, apparently.
Ugh. Look at the graphics on this bad boy.
It's not good.
Check this out. Oh, whoops. Hold on. For some reason, it converted it to a weird file. Yeah, here we go.
How'd you like to hear PC Gamer UK's review of this game?
What'd they say? What'd they give it?
They called the game an unsatisfying mix of twee adventure, half-baked action.
Twee?
Twee.
What does that mean, twee?
I don't know, but I think it's the most appropriate description of the game, because I really feel twee.
I kind of like this art on the front. This is cool. But that actual game, look at that shadow on her feet. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we were just getting used to early 3D days, rough time.
Yeah, considering Windows 97, and people have a terrible time.
Windows 97.
People have a terrible time emulating this thing. 1997. I'm sorry, I did say Windows 97. It was a Windows 1997.
I was going to say, you knew about a secret version of Windows I never heard of.
I guess I was trying to shorten Windows in 1997. And I guess you're right. That sounds wrong. All right. So 1997 on Windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, people. I watched some people play this, and it's a really tough one to emulate. And I'm sure people probably ask themselves, "Why am I trying so hard to make this game that's not very good?"
Yeah.
It's a twee game.
Because it looks a little like
cute.
It's a little like poop from a butt. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Boop.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Matt, you want a
no.
bonus?
I'm not gonna play that game. I don't think. Well done. Good call. We both came out scoreless, but that's okay because time for this.
You won.
Going to welcome an old game to retro today. Crusty Demons on the Xbox, 27th of June, 2006. It's already hit its birthday. Crusty Demons puts players in the boots of a world-famous freestyle rider or riders after a deal gone wrong. Must complete insane stunts, destructive challenges to reclaim their souls. Players perform massive jumps, pull off impossible tricks. Well, that seems like that wouldn't actually work then. Anyway, and cause spectacular wipeouts across a variety of themed levels. The game blends motocross action with mission-based objectives, physics-driven crashes, and a rebellious attitude due to the Crusty Demons band.
Did not get great reviews, but some people remember it fondly, probably because it was a little bit maybe crass or crusty for those at just the right age, maybe.
I guess. I don't remember this freaking at all. Oh, PS2 had it as well. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is kind of crusty.
It's crusty.
Look at this. There's like Mad Max.
Those who
crusty.
remember it.
Do they remember it fondly? Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Crusty Demons. I guess crusty is like, hey man, you're like jackass terms. Like
I think that is a freestyle term, maybe. Yeah. That means something inside the community.
Check out this ridiculous blood effect. That looks like crap.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Boy, whew. I've wiped out a couple of times. I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, that feeling. Can't explain that one. All right. Well done. Let's get down to our listener feedback. This is where you guys tell us things and we answer them, hopefully. We're going to do that right now if I can just find the damn thing to hit. There it is. Booty. We heard from folks over at voicecast.app/playretro. You can also find that on our website. Chance wrote in and says, Scott and Brian, it was great to talk to you both at Nerdtacular.
Oh.
With all the Commodore releases and nostalgia going on right now, I've been thinking about my favorite game we had on that system. Crush, Crumble, and Chomp. Don't know it. Do you know that one?
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah.
After I looked it up earlier.
Oh, okay, perfect.
It's one of those kaiju monster full screen kind of walk around and destroy stuff, and it looks pretty good. The way Chance described it was you play a monster and attack a major city like a classic giant monster kaiju movie.
Nice.
And it was pretty cool. I looked at it. It kind of gave me some of the design vibes, kind of like loosely like the Ghostbusters, where it's kind of like a little bit top down. I don't know. I'm interested in playing it, so this is awesome, Chance. I was not aware of this one, so
yeah. It says 1983 was the year, so I don't know. Maybe we'll have to check that one out. We also
I've
got
added it.
You got it on our
I've
list
added
or
it.
some sort of list?
I've added it because I'm definitely going to. There's Commodore 64 list I'm making. Beachhead 2 is the one, or Beachhead 1, or maybe both. And then Crush, Crumble, and Chomp is now on that list as well.
Don't limit yourself to one beachhead. Get them all.
You got to get both the beachheads.
Yeah.
You can't hurt me.
Heir to the Hotel Fortune, Andy Marriott wrote in. I don't know if he's really part of that. He says, this is about memorable licensed game music. I'm a big fan of the band Garbage and was amazed their song As Heaven Is Wild was on the original Gran Turismo on PlayStation. Put in all my best lap times to that banger.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
First of all, I love Garbage.
I do too.
And I went back and listened. I was like, oh, yeah, I do know this song. And I've been holding off on doing this Gran Turismo, but that was life-changing for me on the PlayStation 1. I didn't play. I had so many games at that time, mainly because Blockbuster was renting them, and I was working at Blockbuster and I was able to get them, just over the weekend, just get them. And Gran Turismo was one that just I had it all the time.
Gran Turismo will ever have my undying respect.
Yeah.
But it bored me to tears.
That's what I loved about it.
What, getting bored? What do you mean?
I loved, kind of like how you like Chorecore. It's kind of like, I love like just every little
tuning every little thing.
Tuning every little thing. It was the game. And so, yeah, I loved it. It was something I hadn't experienced much of, except for like outside of like NASCAR racing games on the PC, which I played a good bit of. I know you're not probably a big fan of those either, but I didn't mind going around.
I don't like those either because those
and,
are just just not my kind of racing. But I'll tell you what, the way you feel about that is the way I feel about rally and off road.
Yeah. Oh, I love those too, though.
Rally racing to me is like. They're like the Souls-likes of racing games because the boss is the ground and the dirt and the mud and the snow, and you are slowly trying to master that boss, and I love those games. Oh, my gosh.
Racing games to me are comfort food. If I wake up in the middle of the night and feeling anxious, I can play a racing game, and it will calm me to the point that I'll go back to sleep. Not that it bores me, but that it calms me. It gives
you
me
have one handy near you just for this reason?
Yeah. Yeah, usually I keep Most Wanted on my GameCube loaded up. Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Okay,
it's just got so many. It's just got I don't know. It just does that. And Project Gotham Racing usually also within reach. So usually is
PGR is awesome. PGR is the progenitor to the Forza series. That's many of that team who went on to do those. So yeah. I think Gran Turismo is deserves kind of GOAT status for the kind of game it is.
Yeah.
They bore me so bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just can't.
I mean, you're wrong, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay to be wrong.
I'm just kidding. It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong.
Hey, you're so stupid.
Thank you, Andy Marriott, and good luck with your hotel chain. All right. Our next discussion, ladies and gentlemen, will be the game based on the film Jaws. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Jaws. Yeah. Happy 4th of July. Definitely get in the water this July with Retro Riptide.
Yeah.
4 weeks of splish splash thrashing. We're going to start on the 8th with Jaws for the NES and various other systems, but that's mainly we're going to focus.
Yeah.
On the 15th, we got Keller Slater's Pro Surfer.
Yeah, Xbox,
Yep.
baby, yeah.
I don't remember that game being any good, but I'm happy to talk about it.
It's highly critically reviewed,
Is
believe it or not.
All right.
Yeah,
I remember thinking it was a little weird. But then on July 22nd, fishing on the Dreamcast with Sega Bass Fishing. Brian's still trying to get controllers for
Hopefully I'll get that controller. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to fingers crossed.
Yep, I hope you do too. And then there's Treasures of the Deep for the PS1. We'll end on the 29th with that one. Fun, man. I like it. Summer-based stuff.
Yeah, summer-based action funds is several have suggested, especially October, is Wetro Gaming Month. Is wet.
Play Wetro.
Play Wetro.
Whoa, we got to have some fun with this. You know what?
Drive-in.
We're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna have so much fun.
If we hadn't already done
drive-in.
Wave Race, we would put Rave Race on here. Be perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get some pictures of myself going to the drive-in this weekend. I think I saw they were doing the Jaws screening on the 4th of July, which is the best time if you can to see Jaws.
Absolutely.
It's the 4th of July weekend where it took place. So
sure. No, that's great. I didn't know they were doing that. That makes sense though.
They
Perfect time
do
of
it.
the year.
Yeah, I think last year was whatever anniversary, and then this year they're doing it again, I guess.
Well,
let's roll it again.
Massive thanks, by the way. I want to roll this out to a dude named Grand Potato Jr.
Ooh.
Great name.
That's great. Yeah, that implies there's a Grand Potato Senior.
I agree. Or maybe an entire line of Grand Potatoes. But we got patreon.com/playretro has now claimed yet another fantastic fan in Grand Potato Jr. Be like him and get no commercial content of any kind, pre-show content every week, and monthly benefits right here on the show. Join today. That's patreon.com/playretro. All our other stuff can be found at frogpants.com/playretro. Brian, I think that's everything. Do you have anything else you'd like to add to this before we walk it out?
Yeah. Anybody know what 142 plus 68 is?
No.
Come on, little professor. Stop judging me. Why are you looking at me like that?
That thing's just going to air out anyway. Little bastard. That'll do it for us. Thanks for listening. Please, 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 if you can hear my voice, go play something retro. And we'll see you next time.
This has been a Frog Pants production. Find all our shows at frogpants.com.
Wake up and smell the action.
No, stinky.
Wake up. That's a terrible idea. Somebody, if I'm sleeping and somebody shows up and says, "Wake up," and I'd be like, action, what?
I'm not gonna wake up. You wake up, jerk. That did it. That did it for that show. Now we're gonna watch Retro. Do you need to pee or anything? Or are you good?
I'm actually good today, I believe. Yeah.
I think I'm. Oh, that's the wrong window. Hold on. I may have to pee fast, but I'll be quick about it.
Pee fast. I can go pee.
Let's see. Watch Retro. Let me make sure this is ready to go before we do that. That gets pulled. Whoops. That gets pulled down here. Right there. Get a little bit in the old there department. Okay. I'm going to pee. Everybody hold tight while I pee. Brian will entertain you for a sec.
Welcome to the mid show before we do the Watch Retro. This is me hanging out with you. What's up, friends? Why I can't hear you? You gotta talk louder. I can't. What are you saying? It's the Brian Show. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a good. What is the day? Wednesday, Thursday, wherever in the world you are. I'm having a lot of fun doing a little podcast or a stream that I do on Fridays. It's called the 8-Bit Computer Club. You heard me talk a little bit about the Little Professor. We premiered that guy on the 8-Bit Computer Club. What we do on the 8-Bit Computer Club is we fire up the Commodore 64 Ultimate Edition. It's a modern version. If you have not been keeping up, Commodore is back, baby. And if you want to know, did Brian order the Commodore phone? Yes, he did. Does Brian also own a Commodore 64 Ultimate Starlight Edition with all the flashing LEDs that we use when we watch our Commodore Scene demos? Yes.
I have urinated.
I have evacuated